You and Carter have been robbing me. You've been milking the firm's bank account out of thousands.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry. Honestly, look, that's why I've come to...
Oh, look, hang on. You're standing there coming out with words like sorry and honestly. You've got more front than Brighton. Too late for sorry. And thieves don't do anything honestly.
But I really mean it. I mean, look, I've come to confess. I feel really bad about what I've done.
That's what you say. But I say it's because you reckoned I was onto you.
No, I didn't. And Joe doesn't either, and I can tell you that for a fact.
Oh, so he thinks you got away with it, does he? Well, he'll find out differently. He may have got away with the money, but that won't stop him going to prison. And you are going with him.
No, please, Mr. Bond.
I'll get you briefed to invent some sob story like it was all Joe's idea.
It was.
And you only went along with it because you fell madly in love with him. That's the usual spiel. But that won't stop you going inside. And I'll tell you why, shall I? Because it was you that forged my signature on those checks.
And how did you know that?
I didn't. Not until now. That's Joe for you, isn't it? Got you to do the dangerous bit. Well, you are going inside for 3 years, minimum.
Can I pay my paper bill, please?
Oh, you certainly can, love, yes. You know, I wish all our customers were as punctilious as you are in settling their bills.
Punctilious, eh? He knows some grand words as our Norris.
Mock as you may, Rita, but you know as well as I do how dilatory some of our customers can be. It's just the 1 week, as usual, love.
Sunita, before you came in, I saw that you were looking at some of the adverts in the window. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Yeah, the job.
What? Not for yourself, surely?
Yeah, it's for me.
What? You're seriously considering leaving Deb's shop?
I've already left.
Who's got to be doing your job now, Sunita?
Haven't a clue. Shouldn't think Dev has either.
Hey, Todd, that were bad timing. We've only got half a tail now.
Yes, but I reckon it's not just the job she's chucked.
What do you want?
I'm not here to do any shopping.
Fine. The door's behind you.
I came to make sure you know how you stand with Sunita.
Listen, I'm not discussing Sunita with you.
You haven't got an awful lot left to discuss now, have you? Stealing that letter I wrote to her? That was the biggest mistake you ever made. I'm wrong. Keeping the letter after you stole it. That was the really stupid thing.
Made a mistake.
More than that. She knows you lied to her. She knows I tell her the truth. Warts and all, maybe, but the truth.
Oh, please. Spare me the claim to the high moral ground. You didn't tell her you were on the run, did you? You are a con man, and you're a chancer.
You think what you like, but me and Sunita, we understand each other. We're good together, and her future's with me. Not you.
I'm not interested in how sorry you are or how much you regret doing what you did.
But it's true, Mr. Baldwin.
Yeah, but being sorry doesn't get me my money back, does it? It doesn't put anything right. This factory is going under. I'm going broke. Your mates are losing their jobs all because of what you and Carter did. Well, I'm going to make him suffer for that, if it's the last thing I do. And you.
No, there must be something that I can do, some way that I can help you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I suppose there is one way you could get yourself off the hook.
Well then, please, because I'll do it, whatever you want.
Okay. I must be getting soft, but, okay. I'll keep the police off you if,
Oh, thank you.
I said if you give me chapter and verse of how you and Carter got away with it, right? All the gory details, right? The phony invoices, the fake checks, the purchases, the dates, everything, right? It's your only way out. And I want it on paper. I want you to go away, I want you to write it down, and then you bring it back to me. Do you understand?
Yeah, Mr. Baldwin. But...
There are no buts. That's it. Take it or leave it. That's the deal. It's all up to you. Right, listen a minute, girls. There's no work for you to do today, so you might as well all go home.
You are joking.
Joe, I want a word.
Yeah, right. So, what did Karen want?
Well, what do you think? Her supervisor's job back. I said, no way. Look, never mind about her. We've got to get some orders or we're sunk. So let's phone round everyone we know, see if we can drum something up, eh?
Yeah. Okay, Mike. You're the boss.
Hey up. Is it right when I keep hearing that your place is going bust?
How should I know?
Well, you'd have more idea than most. Bad news for this street if you do shut down.
I'm aware of that.
Well, okay. Fingers crossed for you. Karen, you all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Was there anything I can do?
Yeah. You can leave me alone.
Yeah.
OK, Justin, thanks. Some other time, eh?
Yep.
Oh, and give your old man my regards, all right? Bye.
Listen, I can do you the best price on a quick deal. Okay. Well, when you do, remember us, won't you? All right. No joy.
No, mate. Joy's in short supply at the moment. Oh, did I tell you? I was on the police this morning.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I thought I'd better find out how they were getting on. You know, following Naveen's trail about that phony firm. No joy there either.
Yeah, well, they'll get him eventually.
Yeah, eventually I'll be on the floor. Oh, I know what I meant to ask you. How did you get onto our trek in the first place? Did they come to you, or did you go to them, or what?
Well, I told you, Mike. Met this bloke at a trade fair, said he was a rep.
Yeah, did you ask around? See if any of the others had done business with him?
Yeah, come to think of it. Vinnie Myers, Davenport's. Yeah, I think it was Vinnie.
Oh. No wonder you gave him a try. Well, keep phoning the possibles. There must be someone here that can put a bit of business our way.
If Underworld does go out of business, I might be looking for another job.
Yes, well, if that's what you want, Hayley, but we could manage reasonably well.
Oh, I like to work though, Roy. You know that. It'd be different if it weren't just the two of us to look after.
Yes, well, I can understand that.
There might not be many jobs going. Still, I'm sure you'll find something useful for me to do here. Oh, look, not that I want to put Katie or Vera out of the job or anything.
Look, we could be into uncharted territory as far as the cafe is concerned in the very near future.
What do you mean, uncharted territory?
Oh, Kieran McCarthy is back amongst us. Now, you like the man, Hayley, I know that.
Used to, Roy. Not now, not after the way he behaved.
Yes, well, if he's minded to open up some sort of cafe around here, things could be difficult for us.
So, what about you? You still seeing, what's his name? No, you never did tell me the name of this guy you like.
Didn't I?
No, you didn't. It's not somebody I know by any chance, is it?
No. His name's, Mark.
No, I don't know any Marks. So anyway, how's it going?
Well, it's not really. In fact, I think it's all over. Not that it ever really got going.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Listen, our David wants to spend tonight at the flat. I've been working nights lately and I've not really had much time for him, so... Anyway, he wants to spend a night or two at my place.
That's all right. I'll shift my stuff out. I'm sure the duckies will lend me their settee again.
No, hang on. I don't want you to shift out, mate. I'm just warning you, it might be a bit cramped, that's all. And anyway, he'll be back at his mum's in a couple of days. He just likes to know he's got the right of way through his dad's front door.
Cheers, Betty, that's all right.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You've got a great relationship, you and David.
No, most of the time, yeah.
You're more like mates rather than father and son.
Well, there's times when it's a father he needs. Like after all that terrible experience with Hillman.
I hope I can keep something going with Ben. Do you know what, Martin? If me and Emma are finished, well, I don't think I'll be able to stand losing Ben as well.
Mike Baldwin's had bad times before this, you know, Janice. I mean, he usually comes through somehow.
Yeah, but this time I reckon he's had it.
Yeah?
I mean, let's face it, Betty, he's getting on a bit. He's not the bloke he was, that's the trouble. He's past it.
Okay. But if they let you down, you give us a bell back, won't you? Right. Nothing. Zilch. That was our last hope of an order.
I'm not surprised the police haven't got anywhere on Naveen's trail.
Well, call me cynical about the cops, but... Well, I shouldn't think they tried all that hard.
No, not at all. I think they're looking in the wrong direction.
Come on. Well, it's got to be Naveen that's behind our trick, innit? Everything points that way.
No. Some things point in a different direction.
Like what?
Well, that's what I've been trying to work out these last couple of weeks. Not easy. Whoever cleaned out our stockroom also cleaned out the filing cabinet as well. All the invoices, all the receipts, I mean, no paperwork. I mean, why would Naveen want to do that? I mean, there's no point. It just makes it difficult to work out exactly how much cloth we had stolen.
Yeah, damn near impossible, I'd say.
Ah, no, now that is where you are wrong. Because I know how much money came out of that bank to pay for the cloth. You see, I added up all the checks made payable to Artrek. So call it X. Now, I also know how much was paid to us for all the underwear that we made and we sold, and call that Y. Now, between X and Y, there's this very nasty mystery, because there is no way that that stockroom could hold half the amount of stock that we were supposed to have ordered.
Oh, you've lost me now, Mike.
Well, the reason they stole that file was to conceal that fact. So that means that someone working in this factory was in on the fraud with Artrek.
One of the girls, you mean? No. No, I can't believe that.
Oh, come on, Joe. You must think I've got cotton wool and polyester between my ears instead of brains. You've been robbing us rotten.
Well, that is one hell of an accusation to make, Mike. Because I've worked me socks off to rescue this business.
Trying to ruin it, you mean? I'm not stupid and you're not as smart as you think you are. Vinnie Myers never recommended you to Artrek. He'd never heard of it. Neither has anybody else in the rag trade. You, Joe, and you alone are the only person said had done any business with Artrek.
No. Now you got this all wrong, Mike.
You are Artrek, and it takes a stupid man to invent a fake company and give it a name that, rearranged, spells Carter.
Okay. I'll give you marks for trying. But it's too late, isn't it? Because all the money that used to be in this firm's account is where you'll never find it. You're ruined, Mike. You're bankrupt, yeah. And it's me that's done it to you. And you know what? There's no way you can ever prove it.
Mr. Parade.
It's pronounced Brick.
Oh, sorry.
Think nothing of it.
Some flowers for you.
My wife, I'd say, not me. They're beautiful, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Alhan?
There's another queue if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, but I'm not shopping.
Yeah, but these other people are, so let me serve them.
Look, I know you're busy, and I know Sonny is not working for you now, so I came to ask for the job.
Now, that's initiative, Dev.
Who's that? Oh, well, thank you, Harry. Todd, there is no job. I'm sorry, so I need to be back behind this counter in a day or two, all right?
I look forward to that. Maybe she'll take the money off me for this pint of milk.
Why, Joe? Just tell me why.
Why not?
You were on the floor. I put you on your feet, that's why not. When you came out of Nick, you didn't have a cat and hell's chance of working in the rag trade again. I gave you a job.
Yeah, and I know why, Mike. Because I'm a damn good manager and a good salesman. Because I've been in the Nick, you thought you'd get us on the cheap, didn't you?
Cheap? I paid you the going rate. Hell, I even gave you a bit of the business.
10%. Wow. So generous, Mike. Nah. That's just a cheap way to keep me running this place while you took off to the golf course, wasn't it?
I treated you like a son and you've done this to me.
No, don't you give me that. Because if I hadn't taken this business off of you, there's no way you'd have handed it to me. No. Adam would have finished his Ponzi public school and you'd have handed it to him. Well, now there ain't an inheritance for him to walk into, is there?
You lousy conniving git. After all I've done for you.
You use me, Mike, like you use everyone. I'm no different to you. No. Take it back. I'm different in just one way. I'm smarter.
I don't think you're smart at all, Joe. No, I wouldn't mind betting that this little scam was Karen's idea.
Karen? Don't make me laugh, Mike. Karen just does what she's told.
So that's why you were so keen to get her into your bed, because you needed her for your little fiddles on the invoices and the repayments.
Yeah. And she were very useful. Why do you think I got Haley out of the supervisor's job and Karen in, eh?
Now, that was smart. Well, come in, Karen. Don't stand out there.
Karen.
You got something for me?
Yeah, Mr. Baldwin. It's all there, everything. How we rigged all the invoices. The checks I got you to sign and the ones that I forged on your behalf. Everything.
Karen, what are you doing?
Got something else for you as well. I got you your money back. I transferred all the money from Artrek's account into your account and that's the slip.
Nah. No, you couldn't do that. Because you'd have needed my signature for that.
Well, I am very good at signing signatures, Joe. In fact, doing yours was just as easy as doing Mr. Baldwin's.
You stupid, treacherous, useless bitch!
You think I'm gonna go to prison for you, Joe?
There you are, Joe. I told you she was smarter than you.
They're lovely flowers, Kieran. Thank you.
Not at all. You deserve the best. You've been taken for granted something shocking. Those days are gone.
Yes, I think they really are.
They're gone because me and you are back together.
No, Kieran. That's something you're taking for granted. And I don't like it, whether it's you doing it or Dev.
I know, it's just every time I'm close to you, I get this impulse to throw my arms around you. It's your fault, Anita, for being so beautiful.
You know, I've really missed you talking like that. But I know you don't mean it.
But I do mean it. Come on. You knew I was telling you the truth about writing that letter. And that man you were going to throw your life away on, he stole the letter. And he kept it from you.
That's because Dev thinks you're bad news for me. He also thinks I'll be throwing my life away on you.
But you know better than that, don't you?
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Anita.
Hey, you know you've got to go? Because I want a bath.
Do you not want me to scrub your back?
No! Bye-bye, Kieran.
What is the point of bringing the police in, Mike? You got your money back.
Oh, no thanks to you.
You've won. Okay? You've beaten me. Now, let's keep the law out of this, Mike. I'm begging you.
Give me one good reason.
Because I can't face going back to prison. Once was as much as I could take. Now, is that good enough for you?
No. What's that old late saying? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Sounds a good rule to me.
Hey, you'll do yourself a favour too.
Well, don't see how.
Because if you get the police in, when it comes to court, yeah, OK, I'll go down, but you'll be the laughingstock of the whole trade. It'll all come out. How you were playing golf while I was milking the business dry, yeah. You can hear them all giggling in the trade. Poor Mike. He's a soft touch in his old age.
Old age, nothing. The only mistake I made was trusting you.
OK, well, maybe I plead guilty. Maybe I throw in the raid on Naveen's warehouse last year.
Ah, now hang on. I knew nothing about that until after you'd done it.
Well, the trade might not think that. And the police might not either.
Look, there seems to be a lot of maybes and might-bes in all this. But I know one thing for certain. I never want to see you round here again. All right, we'll forget the police. But I'm going to make sure that the rag trade knows all about you. How I caught you dipping in the till. You'll never work in management again. Not in the rag trade. Now get out. Before I change my mind. You waiting for something?
I just want to know where I stand, because I got your money back for you.
Well, after you stole it in the first place, what do you want? A medal?
No. Well, just... What about me?
Who the hell gives a toss? Because I certainly don't.
Yeah, I'll hang on. All right, see you tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Told you I'm sleeping at my dad's tonight.
Oh, right, yeah. All right, then I'll see you.
See you. Yes, I could. What time? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'll be there. I've got an interview at the hospital.
Oh, that's good. What's the job?
Trainee brain surgeon. No, it's for the cleaner. But still, that's okay. It's a start. It's money. Hey, you know what? We ought to start looking for our own place. Somewhere for you, me and Bethany.
I've still got my exams.
Well, I could start looking. No. Best if we look together. As soon as you got your exams over, yeah?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Only maybe. I thought you wanted us to get our own home and...
Hang on a minute, Todd. You haven't even got this job yet. One step at a time, eh?
Oh, hello, Frank. I was talking to young Justin on this afternoon. Yeah, what did he say? Yeah, that's right. We haven't got much on hand at the moment. Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could talk about money delivery first thing in the morning.
You threw it all away, Karen. All the money, everything we had.
Like I said, Joe, I'm not going to go to prison to make you happy.
Yeah. Well, it would never have come to that, would it?
No, maybe not for you, but it would for me. Because you would have been off with the money, and you would have just left me to carry the can, wouldn't you?
Well, we'll never know, will we? All I know is you've blown whatever we had going, Karen. That money, that was our future.
And I don't believe the future you had in mind included me, did it, Joe? You know, I've seen things about you lately. You didn't care if the girls lost the job. All you cared about was yourself. I heard what you said about me in the supervisor's job. Because you just used me. And that's what you do. You use people. Did you ever really love me? Like you said you did. Did you ever care about me, Joe? Because I need to know.
Don't matter now, does it?
Yes, it matters to me!
Yeah, I enjoyed you. And you had your uses, so let's just leave it at that, shall we?
Oh, you... I left my marriage for you. I left Steve for you. You wrecked my life.
Is there any point me coming to work tomorrow?
Yeah, every point, Janice. I've just landed a big order. Look, I'll tell you what, spread the word around, will you? I want to make sure those girls turn up in the morning.
Right. Yeah, well.
Mm.